Hey everyone, welcome back to Professor Layton and friends. We are invading the place with the thing. Well, first of all, we need to get some hint coins. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? No, you're not going to answer that one? You're not going to answer that one? Is that what I think it is? Is that just what you're going to say no matter what I tap on? You're just going to say, is that what I think it is? I know more than you, but, you know, there you go. There's supposed to be a hint coin over here, but I can't really find it unless it's over there. Yeah, so let's talk to Filmy and Schmartin, and we can carry on. This place is like a meat locker. I don't see why I have to stand guard. So they're standing guard, and basically we have to get past them. This is their punishment. We think of easy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, they're complaining about their work, that's great, make the time go faster, so we need to figure out some way of getting past them. Those two are going to stand guard there for the next 10 hours. Okay, I think we may be able to get those fellows to overlook us as well. But how? It's not my usual style of problem solving, but you know what they say about desperate times. Do we? Fair enough. Puzzle number 114, roped in. These goons are standing right below that wooden crate. All you need to do is cut the rope, but it's all messed up. It is a really... okay. Rearrange the tiles so that the rope connects from Luke's scissors to the crate above the goons. You need to use all the tiles. Now hurry. Well, I'm not going to hurry, I can tell you that for a start, because... yeah, I'm not going to hurry. So we're looking for any... tiles with just a... well, I could use that one, I guess. With just a... or I could use that one. Oh, this is a jigsaw of pain, I can tell already. This is just going to be a jigsaw of pain. Pain, and even more pain. Where does the other one connect to? There seems to be two ropes here, unless it's just all one really long rope and it's really going to be very, very confusing. Which would be my guess. That actually wasn't too bad. I think I got incredibly lucky with it, but yeah.
That should do the trick.
That was actually pretty simple. I got it in 3 minutes, so
Just as I suspected.
there we go. Now cut that rope. You have to cut the rope. Great sound effect there. I wish I could see what was going on. Oh, that's what's going on, okay. Puzzle 114, done. They'll be out cold for a while. I don't condone violence, but at least now we can pass safely. Earlier on, Layton, you said violence could be the answer, so there you go. You're a big hypocrite. We also wish to liberate all the scientists Dimitri is holding captive. Alright, let's, do you know where Dimitri might be right now? He'll most likely be in the central research room. Okay. One more question. These materials, they aren't for building a time machine, are they? Oh, what could we be working on? Polydimensional physics, and he works on the time machine. Okay. The materials lying around here belong to a separate research group within the facility. That group tinkers with some pretty dangerous stuff. It's not really in line with Dimitri's interests, though. Ominous. Well, let's move on. Now we'll just leave those guys unconscious, and there's hint coins here, of course. There's a window. Thank you. There's also a light there, and there's also a one over there. What do you want? Who are you? What do you want? What's the meaning of this? Who are those people? This is the real Layton. Okay, the real Layton. We'll explain later. Just come on, come with us. Come on. Help us out. We need some help. Directs us to the central research team. It's just down this corridor. Okay. Okay. So it's just down this corridor. Now you can shut up. Thanks. You've told us, but there you go. How did you manage to spot us so quickly? I should have known. We probably tripped an infrared sensor at some point. No sense in standing around. Let's go. Oh, there's a guy there. Hey. Oh, it's Horace. Alright, so we can't let them down. We need to go stop Dimitri. So let's move on. From here we can look at that over there to get a hint coin, that over there to get a hint coin, and that over there to get a hint coin. Oh man, I wonder how we're going to open this door. It appears to lead to the central research room. I hope Dimitri is in there. Yep, okay. Our first challenge is to get the door open. It's got some kind of strange puzzle lock. Wow, wow. Puzzle 115, hidden in plain sight. The orange plus sign is shown... Okay. It is hidden somewhere in the grid. Yeah, sure is. So we need to find a plus sign. That's... there. This is annoying to control. Let's get rid of those. There you go.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Yay, basic observation skills! They don't fail me today, which they normally do, but there you go. Alright, let's go in. There we are, the door's locked seems to have disengaged. Hold it right there. Oh, now, see, now they've got guns, why can't they attack with puzzles now?
So this is where you sneaky sneaks have been hiding. There'll be no getting away this time.
Oh!
Oh no! We're trapped!
Quickly, follow me!
Huh?
Through here, everyone! Oh, random voice acting cut off. Phew, that was way too close. My heart's still racing. Who are you? Oh, freaking hell.
My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
You're Professor Layton, are you not?
Claire? Is it you?
No. I'm Celeste, her younger sister. I've been trying to uncover what really happened to Claire. I know she was quite fond of you, Professor.
Mystery woman solved. That's all the mystery solved. Wow. The enigmatic woman is none other than Claire's sister Celeste. She has come to the future London to learn the circumstances of her sister's death, and is following Professor Layton with the belief he will uncover the truth. You're Claire's younger sister? It's uncanny how much you look like her. I'm just expecting the voice acting to start again any time soon. We've crossed several paths several times. Claire never mentioned having a sister. It's my biggest regret that we spent the last years of her life estranged from each other. Forgive me for not getting in touch with you earlier, Professor. I wanted to, but I was afraid it would bring unwanted attention from the family on both of us. For your own safety, I decided it was best to avoid contact with you at the time. You must have cared deeply for your sister to come to a place like this in search of the truth. I haven't been running my own investigation so much as the Professor's. But why? Your reputation, they say the great Professor Layton can solve any puzzle, right? If anyone could get to the bottom of what happened that day, it will be you. On the day of the explosion, well, that's explanatory. Oh no, the family will be here any second. We've got to run! Alright, no one makes a grand escape like Don Paolo. Our group's too large to move quickly. We need to split up. I couldn't agree more. I shall show you to safety myself. Layton handle the children. Of course. There's still so much we need to discuss. Oh, it's Bostro. He's found us. This town has kept a secret from you so large, it defies the imagination.
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace. It is there we will meet next.
Okay. So should we run away or should we talk to Bostro? Let's talk to Bostro. He seems friendly. Stay right where you are. Professor, they're gaining on us. Luke, we have to run. Oh right, let's run. I guess. We need to leave this facility immediately. We know! We're following the story, Layton. You don't have to tell us. I can't believe the three of us made it out of there in one piece. We're not exactly out of the woods yet, so he knows. I can't stop thinking about the last thing Celeste said to us. So we're going to recap that?
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace. It is there we will meet next.
Celeste was clearly trying to give us a hint as to our next rendezvous point.
Oh, of course! She used a code to hide our meeting place from the family! But what could that code possibly mean?
I've worked it out.
Think of it as a puzzle, Luke. Though I suspect the answer to this puzzle will be much more than our next meeting place. I'd wager that it's also the family's secret headquarters, and where Dimitri's been hiding.
If that's the case, it's even more important that we find out where this place is.
Luke, do you remember seeing a flyer for a restaurant named the Thames Arms on the way here? That's where Celeste will be waiting for us.
At the Thames Arms? But how did you work that out?
Well, Luke, have you ever heard of Old Father Thames? Rivers are often personified in folklore and literature, and the River Thames is no exception. When Celeste said that the answer lies in the Old Father's embrace, the father she was talking about was Old Father Thames.
Oh, I get it. And an embrace happens in someone's arms. In this case, the arms of the Thames.
Yeah. So that's that. We're going to run away now. I guess. I've been thinking, Professor. About what, Luke? About how you, Dimitri, and Don Paolo all have a personal tie to Claire. All the circumstances surrounding her death. Why do I get the feeling that many of these mysteries here lead back to that explosion? Ellipses. The explosion that killed Claire didn't just level the lab she worked in. By the time I caught word of the accident and ran to the site, the whole place was in flames. The apartment building next to the lab had also been destroyed by the blast. The entire area was devastated. Looking on that scene, I knew that Claire was lost to me forever. I wasn't the only one that day. Many others were wounded or lost loved ones. I still remember a child I met wandering the street wailing for his lost parents. For some time after the incident, I was in a state of shocked grief. But when I came back to my senses, I noticed something curious. Despite the scale of the damage, there was no follow-up coverage in the media. Not one word on the incident was printed or broadcast. I knew the only way I'd get answers about what happened that day was to run my own investigation. I set to work researching Claire's lab and the scientists she had worked with. During my investigation, I learned that powerful political forces had suppressed reports on the blast. It was right after this discovery I was viciously assaulted. My injuries were so severe I was unconscious for a month. I was lucky to be alive. I returned home to find my flat torn apart. The majority of information I'd gathered on the case had been stolen. The explosion was no ordinary accident, someone with incredible political clout was involved, and this person abused his or her power to keep any facts about the event from ever coming to light. I tried to dig back into the case several times, but it was no use. Each time I tried to make headway, I was met with resistance and threats of violence. Claire's lost to me forever, I know that, but I must know the truth. It's a feeling I'm sure Don Paolo and Celeste share as well. So you think Dimitri knows the truth? Dimitri and perhaps one other person. Who else do you mean? Everything will be made clear at the Thames Arms. Let's go. Everything will be made clear later. Everything will be made clear later. Oh, gee. Oh, not Pavel. Flora, you okay? Yeah. Go men, comrades. It wasn't my intention to scare the young Fraulein. Pavel, what are you doing down here? I was exploring the area and somehow wound up here. Trey lost. Doing some tunnel exploration, are you? Da. That little viaggio. I don't know what language that one is. Il mondo. Alright, naturellement, most of my travel woes could have been avoided if my compass hadn't gone kaput. Though I think this map might be able to show me which way to go. A little help, kudasai. Getting some random Japanese in there. Puzzle number 116. Which way is up? Below is a chart with a cardinal direction written in each square. The top of the chart is not necessarily north. When looking at the chart from the proper orientation, you can start at a certain square and, moving in the direction written in each square, pass over all squares on the chart. Which side is north? Okay. So, if we, like... Well, we're going to obviously have to finish in that row, I think. Unless... No, I think we're going to have to finish in that row. So what if we start from a random point here and just assume for a second that that one is... Okay, no. That one can't be north, so A is not north. If we assume this one's north, from... We can't really do that, because those all go off screen, and that's impossible. If we assume C is north, we would have to finish there, which means we have to go there, we'd have to go there. Yeah, C's north, basically. That's the basic idea of that one.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Hurrah!
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved. They've given up with the puns, it just says correct now, so that's good. Oh, domo gracias, Monsieur San. Pavel, learn some languages, please. Now that we're topside again, I think it's finally safe to say we've given the family the slip. Things got rather chaotic. Are you two not too shaken? Okay, the Thames Arms is just not far from here, and that is the end of Chapter 10. Or Chapter 11. We're on Chapter 11? That was the end of Chapter 11. Wow, we only have 2 chapters and an epilogue to go. So, see you next time, folks!